Hello, 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 everybody. Everybody. What's cracking? What's happening? What's going on? How is everybody doing? Me, I'm not doing too good. Nope. Customer service Karens and Kins this time of year, no respect. It is December, guys. If you see this video later, it is December. It is the craziest holiday seasons ever. No respect in retail this time of year, guys. No respect at all this time of year. And it breaks my freaking heart to even have to try to go through this year like this. Sometimes, I just want to get out of customer service in general. I said this in my live stream, like last season, that I just quit customer service. Like, it's so much, guys. Customers are the worst. Some customers can be fine, some customers can't. Some people don't know how to control themselves while they're angry. But guys, I'm so frustrated at the fact that customers have to do this. I'm just so frustrated. Oh. I just got home and it was the longest day ever because I literally had to go renew my insurance and I had to wake up early because I had to go sign some paper. Actually, one paper, which I'm very upset because I thought I had signed multiple papers. So I had to go out of my way to wake up an hour early. And so I'm like, oh. So I had the longest day ever. And it feels, oh my God, this holiday season is gonna be forever. Like, every day I'm probably gonna come up with content on what I went through the day because I want to talk about what I have my subjects on. However, these people have to ruin my life so I could put them on blast on the internet. Because that's what I'm doing right now. I'm putting them on blast on the internet and how I have in my life, like what I'm going through in my life on a daily. So, yes, let's start this story off. This customer, let me get a little H2O on me. Let's move this microphone a little. Okay. We're actually not all the way in the dark, guys. I have the kitchen light on. So this customer basically, now we're basically, this customer was in line and I knew what kind of person he was immediately anyways. I really didn't want to help him. But I was in the mood to, like, okay, if anything goes bad or whatever, at least I can play it off. No, not this round. I should have stuck with my gut instinct and not helped him at all because I know what he's that type of breed. And if you haven't heard in my third season, I've talked about these types of breeds often, like way often. So this type of breed, I knew he was going to cause trouble, but I had to just attest to him, and I'm like, ugh. So I called him over. My employee, he needed the cash register. So I'm like, okay, let's switch computers because I was at the cash register. So we switched computers. After we switched computers, this guy had something in his hand. I'm not even sure what it was, but I thought he was trying to return it. I thought he was trying to, like, maybe check to see if it was there. Like, I don't know what this guy has in his hand. I'm just looking at what he has in his hand. So I'm looking at what he has and I'm like, okay, what do you need? What can I help you with? And then he's all like, the batteries. I was like, oh, okay, what's the year, make, and model? And he's like, No, the batteries over there. I was like, God, he's already nipping at me. He's already nipping at me. The batteries. And I'm like, oh, shit. I mean, ish. Oh, he's gonna be one of those. He's gonna be one of those. So I'm all like, I'm not taking no disrespect out of customers that are gonna treat me like that. I'm not. I absolutely not. So after he said the batteries over there, and I said, what do you want to do with the batteries? I want to charge them. He yells at me. And then I'm looking at what has in his hand. He's like, why are you looking at what I have in my hand? And then I was all like, well, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to do. I'm trying to charge the batteries. So he yells at me, and I'm over here like, whoa, okay. Sir, you got to calm down. Do you want someone else? What do you mean? I just want to charge my batteries. And then I was like, okay, but you're yelling and screaming. I said, you know what? Just get back in line and I'll have somebody else. And then he went crazy. He went sky to the max. After I walked off, because I was going to go get the batteries and hand the batteries off to my other employee and say, here, you take care of him, because it's no longer my business. He's screaming and hollering at me already. And I'm not taking that disrespect. After I started walking towards the batteries that he left in the front area, he's like, what do you mean to go back in the line? You shouldn't be telling me to go back in the line. And then I said, I'm getting someone else for you. He's like, no, I want you to get me out. I'm trying to charge the batteries. And then he starts yelling. And I said, sir, would you calm down? Like, I'm trying to hand this over to someone else. He's like, you're giving me so disrespect. You're being so disrespectful for me. And then I said, sir, you're the one that's screaming all over the place. I'm screaming because you're disrespectful. If you don't want to help me, just say you don't want to help me. And I said, sir, I just said I'm not going to help you. I'll have someone else help you. And then he just started going crazy. He's like, you're against my race because I'm black. And he kept saying because he's black. And I'm all like, and then my other coworker stepped in. He's like, hey man, you talk to me. And again, this coworker, I don't know what to get him. I'm gonna get him something special for Christmas, because my coworker has stepped up for me like 2 times when there was a customer going crazy. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get him something for Christmas. Hopefully he's still there, because he needs something great. Like, I'm not sure, because he's had my back this whole entire week. He has my back. So this customer was lashing out on me. He said, I'll take care of him. And then he's like trying to focus on him. Man, this guy literally was still going crazy after the fact. He was with the other guy, with my other coworker. And basically he was like, if you don't want to help anybody like me because I'm black, you should just say so. And he just started going crazy, like literally just saying all kind of things. And I'm like, I'm walking away from the situation. That's all I'm going to do, because I am not getting disrespected like that. That is so disrespectful. And the thing is, I wasn't going to pull out my phone. Usually I pull out my phone, and I should have, because the type of person, the type of breed he was. If there's an African-American guy coming up to you doing all that, record that crap. Because the last person that did that crap, and I made a whole live stream about it, was an African-American. So again, a different type of breed. Let me just say that. We already said what the kind of person it was. If you want to review what kind of person it was, go ahead. But I'm just saying he's that type of breed. So then after that, I left and I waited there, and I was like, man, this guy literally went crazy. It literally felt unreal to me. It literally felt like a dream, because literally, like, I just came back from lunch 10 minutes ago. I had the most fantastic lunch. Like, I felt like my lunch was ruined. I literally felt, I didn't feel that way before. Whenever one of my coworkers had an argument with a customer, one time he's like, well, then my lunch is screwed. Because you just literally, you had a woosah on your lunch. I had a woosah on my lunch. I was enjoying my lunch. I had the most fantastic lunch, because I went to a taco stand, and they have the most awesome meat, tender fajitas, And then I had I had an awesome lunch. And I was like, okay, I'm ready to go back and work. Like I was ready to go back and work. And then all of a sudden this guy does that. It's like, oh my God. Like you can't have a break in retail. You can't have a break in retail. And I just it is so frustrating. And as time progresses, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And I am not looking forward to it. I said this in my live stream the time that the customer went crazy on me and I had to call the cops. Cops never showed. And it's just like, come on, people. Come on. We know better to disrespect others. And you know what happened? I told my coworker, my other coworker manager there, I told him about the situation that he's charging batteries. So the guy's gonna be back in about an hour. And I told him everything about him. I said, if he comes back, you deal with him because I'm not dealing with him. After an hour later, this Nick comes back, right? He comes back. And he knows the manager that is there. He's like, hey, what's up, man? What's up, man? And he's like, oh, yeah. So they started being like, oh, you still work here? Oh, yeah. He was a totally different person. And that's why I discriminate against those people, because they are so bipolar. So bipolar. It's not even funny. And over here, I was recording just in case he wanted to say, oh, I'm sorry, and then I mean like this, or anything like that. I was ready. I was like, come on, give me content. Give me content. Like, I would put that on blast on the internet. Man. And then after that, he started talking to the other guy, and my other coworker went to go get his batteries that were charging. And after that, he said that there were good batteries, and he went ahead and took the card outside. And I was still recording, and I was just playing in plain sight, not even bothered to even look at him, because I knew. And so I'm like, okay, let's see. And I'm over here talking to my coworkers, enjoying my coworkers, talking to them and just being happy. I was like, literally, he killed my whole vibe. And I tried to stay on vibe. Like, I'm like, well, man, whatever, let that guy pass. But at the same time, oh, we're going to do some damage. Oh, I did damage to his stuff. I'm going to do more damage to his shit. But anyways, so that's a story for another day, I guess. But it's just like, no, bro, you can't be disrespecting people like that. They put you in a perspective. Customers will put you in a perspective to where you can't do anything because you're a worker and you can get fired. That's why they manipulate the situation. That's exactly what they do. Customers will get on your freaking last nerve and manipulate the situation. And so that way you can go swing at them or whatever, or tackle them. So that way you can get fired because you're defenseless. And with these types of breeds, being defenseless is their passion. These types of breeds of people, they want to run you down to the ground. They want to run you down, male or female. Female is worse because they will try to put it to you and be like, hey, and this guy was literally acting irrational, very irrational. And I was like, oh my God. They will do that to you. They will intimidate you so that way you can lash out at them. And I didn't give any feedback. I just said, well, could you calm down? And I was like, man, he is yelling and screaming and going crazy. He's the one that needs mental health. And that's what I'm going to get him. I got his phone number. I got his phone number right on my cell phone. I'm going to jot his phone number down to a mental health facility. That's what exactly what I'm going to do. Blast this on the internet. Like, tell me I'm not toxic. Tell me I'm toxic. Let me go refill my cup. Give me me a sec, guys. No, what the heck is going on with this phone? Okay. Fill my cup and empty my cup. Now this time of year, it's gonna get worse, guys. It is going to get worse, and we basically we're in for a ride, a big ride, guys. Us retailers and retail, we have to deal with people screaming in your face. We have to deal with people being like, that price was the price over there, and then this price is over here. Regardless of if it's a man or a woman, that's why I said Karens and Kins. They're literally the situation that why we don't want to work anymore. Why we just quit as humans. And that's why I told them, that's why I said in my season where let the robots take over. I can't wait. Because if humans don't have respect for workers that are working at the facility just for trying to pay their bills, they don't need humans anymore. They need robots. Because if you want to lash out of a person, you can lash out at a person. Their feelings are going to get hurt. You know, I could have easily swung at him. I could have easily we can easily swing at these customers. We can easily do damage to these customers, easily. But no, we are innocent because we're at work. Our job is on the line. If we try to even curse these people out and be like, oh, I'm gonna call corporate on you, and then all of a sudden you got to go to the office, and then all of a sudden you're fired. So they're taken in defense of us. So everybody's just lashing out at workers. The only time you lash out at workers is if they try to lash out at you like that. And that's whenever I think I seen on TikTok about the type of breed that I'm talking about. That type of breed saying, if I don't have anything, you should understand vibes with customers. If you're in customer service, you need to understand vibes. Well, first of all, look at the type of breed you have. You have a loud mouth breed. Of course, everybody's gonna give you trouble. Of course, we're gonna think that you're yelling at people because of the type of breed you are. And people are like, oh, you're racist, you're racist. Well, heck yeah. Heck yeah. Because I'm using my own knowledge to these types of breeds. And it's just, it's very sickening. During this time of year, it's going to get worse and worse. I feel very, very sorry for people that are working in fast food. Very sorry. I personally cannot work in fast food. I can't. Oh, no. I can't even say last resort. I cannot say last resort. But fast food people, I gotta hand it to them. Some people can be like, okay, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of here. You know, oh, you have no business recording, blah, blah, blah. And because, the customer's fries were cold. Or, oh, this looks like old chicken. Or, oh, you didn't give me this right. Or, oh, you messed up on my order. And I'm just like, I know messing up on somebody's order that they're really hungry. And that's the thing about hangry. People get hangry and then it makes things worse, 10 times worse. That's why I give it props. If it was up to me, I'll start. The heck is that? If it was up to me, I'll start putting robots in actual facilities that are with food. so they can hand out food, because you know what? They have no respect for humankind. Why would we put humans in front of them if they want to lash out at humans? So the human needs to have bills paid too. Like, oh my God. It really bothers me. It really bothers me. Right now, this time of year, guys, as well, the malls are hot. The malls are hot right now. People are going constantly in and out, asking workers for this and this and that, being needy. Let's just say like a footwear place where it's like, oh, you have this shoe size? Oh no, I'm not that kind of shoe size. Or you have this, you have extra large. You don't have extra large? Okay, maybe you can bring me a medium. This one doesn't fit. It's like, oh my God. And then people in general will start messing up the whole facility just to try to get their size. And then it looks tacky. And then that's why I had to leave. I had to leave Academy before the holidays. My number one goal was to leave Academy Sports and Outdoors for the holidays. I said, nope, I cannot be here for the holidays. I can't be here for the holidays. I can't put up with this because the store is busy. The traffic, there's a lot of traffic going on. People constantly asking questions about everything. Where's this? Where's that? Why don't I have my size? Can you order my size? And then all of a sudden your manager comes by and says, why is it so dirty in your department? And you're like, I'm trying. And they're like, you're not trying at all. You need to clean up your department. And so like, as soon as you clean up your department, here comes another customer getting so excited because there's jolly bolly music. And then, oh, they mess up your stuff. Oh, no. I don't know what is going on with this world. And it's, again, the thieves. Stealing is going to be a big thing. Now, the incident that I had to call the cops and everything, that is because that person could have easily ran out with the stuff. Just run out. Like, I don't play a different, like, if you're trying to make a scene, we'll make a scene. We're going to make a scene. We're going to have cops involved. But thieves know these days that workers cannot touch them because, oh, they'll file a lawsuit. Oh, the criminal will file a lawsuit. Why would a criminal file a lawsuit? Like, that's how effed up the world is, guys. That's how effed up the world is. A guy is stealing $200, $300 merchandise, and then you trying to attack him and get your merchandise back. The guy stealing be like, oh my God, I'm filing the lawsuit. Bro, just try to walk out with $300 worth of stuff. And he's trying to file a lawsuit with him. Like, I don't know. I was telling my coworker the same thing. We live at work, guys. We live at work. The work is our first job. First home. Work is our first home. We're there 40 plus hours a day. We're not at home 40 plus hours, that's for sure. We're at work 40 plus hours a day. So that's our home. So you're telling me I can't defend my house? I can't defend my own home, my property? No, you can't defend it because the company got insurance and all this stuff is only worth 25 cents. The company don't care. Let it get stolen. That's not how things work. Somebody steals in your house. What you gonna do? You're gonna pop someone. You're gonna find them. You're gonna arrest them. You're gonna, oh, well, if you arrest them, they'll be out tomorrow. Then why is that? Oh, because people are stealing all the time. And they can't have the facility jails stocked up with people stealing. They have to do something major, like canning someone, doing something like that of that nature. I'm telling you guys, No respect in retail this time of year, guys. No respect. Lots of Karens, lots of Ken right now going crazy. Ken, I just had a Ken today. I just talked about it earlier in my live stream. And it'd be like that some days. Like I can't play a differ. I just don't understand sometimes. The company will not have your back at all when you're trying to defend something. You'll be like, oh, he pulled out a knife or a gun, and all of a sudden you just start stabbing the person or whatever, and they didn't shoot you. Oh, now who's at fault? Oh, you're fired now. We can't have that kind of people around here. We don't tolerate that kind of stuff. Oh, man. We got lots of Karens. I told my side of the story on like literally for like 15 minutes on that subject. Or 10, 15 minutes. I'm just literally I'm out of my line right now. Like, I'm just tired of this crap. And we got to keep going every day with this crap. Customers doing the same thing over and over and over and over. No, man. If your warranty is expired, there's no way I can bow down to you like that. Like, I don't know what's going on in this world. I've talked so much today that my voice is cracking now. I don't know, guys. Have y'all encountered this year, if you're working retail, did you encounter some Karens and some Kens? No respect from these guys, man. You can't respect people, then don't go to people at all. Just do self-checkout. Just try your hardest to not to talk to people. If you know that you're the type of person that will lash out, then don't talk to people. It's just simple. And the funny thing about it is, that guy that I was handling today, his finger was broken. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to curse that finger. Make sure it keeps being broken. I'm going to do some voodoo magic or whatever I can do and make sure he lives the worst life. Because you don't do that to people. You don't do that to people. You don't disrespect people when they're not even disrespecting. He disrespected me first. I said, nope. You want to talk to someone else? Okay, go ahead and go back in line because I'm not dealing with you and your attitude. Once I start bringing attitude, anybody has the right to refuse the service. Because the situation is not going to turn out great. If one of my coworkers refuses to help this customer because they're yelling and screaming at their face, oh, I'm going to step up to the plate and be like, okay, I'll take care of you from now on. Stop talking to the, like, if it was me and that person was good, I said, stop lashing out at them. It's like, no, lashing out. Stop lashing out at people. Stop. What is wrong with y'all guys? What is wrong with y'all guys? I don't understand. And you know the fact too, a lot of people are going through bad days and they lash out at you like, I've had a long day. Just get me out of here. And it's like, that's not my fault. I'm just trying to do my job at a decent pace. I know they want to rush you. They're like, you're taking too long. You're taking too long. I got things to do. It's like, bro, I don't know. No respect at this time of year, guys. No respect. If you got stories to tell me, or you want me to tell your story online or whatever, just let me know in the comment section down below. Because I will be happy to pronounce or say anybody's story as well as my stories. Because my stories will keep continuing until I end this season. And I feel like it's going to be a long Christmas to me. I mean, hopefully it comes early. Hopefully the holidays are over because people are lashing out left and right. This time of year, nobody has respect for each other in line, outside of line, store pickups, and people have pickups at a store. They're like, they expect them to bow down. Like, no, bro. If you have a store pickup, you try to pick it up, you still wait in line. If you look and analyze the situation and see if the facility has an area where you pick up only, just analyze what's around you guys. So we don't have to deal with this kind of crap anymore. Analyze everything. I'm sick of it, guys. I am sick of it. Sick to my stomach about this. It's gonna get worse. Crime's gonna get worse. People are gonna get worse. People are gonna be so demanding, it's not even funny. It's like, no, man. And I'm gonna make a live stream about that too. What kind of customer are you? Because the type of customer I am is a quiet customer. It just lays back and just chills. I'm not gonna go arguing with a worker or whatnot. I'll just say, be like, oh, okay, you don't want to help me? That's fine. Cool beans. Simple as that. I'm not gonna lash out. Oh, you don't want to help me? If a worker doesn't feel the right to help you, the worker doesn't feel the right to help you because you're yelling and screaming. If someone's yelling and screaming in my face, of course I'm gonna be like, okay, somebody else take over. I'm not dealing with him. We're not dealing with that. And it's always these types of breeds. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.